Mark and Riley, thank you so much for helping me out here today. Everything's being stacked on that far wall, and I know this is heavy, but the stuff inside is kind of jiggly. Be careful.
No problem, although I can't speak for Wimpy Boy here.
Hey, Rockstar, I got the heavy end.
In your dreams.
Okay, right. Great, thank you.
Oh, hey, Marcy.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Hey, what's wrong?
I got fired. I just came from getting my things, and I didn't feel like going home.
Well, hey, let me go call my dad. Maybe he can do something.
No, it's okay. It's actually not the worst thing that happened.
Well, talk to me.
I don't know if I want to talk about it.
Come on, Marcy.
Well, Michael and I,
You and Michael what?
we broke up.
You and Marcy broke up? Why?
I don't know. We had a fight. I'm not even sure how it started. I said some things, and she said some things, and then I said it was over.
Did you mean it?
I love Marcy. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. It's just...
It's just what? What are you gonna do to get her back?
Dave, thank goodness you're here.
What are you doing here? You wore me out this morning. I need to refuel, okay? I'm not a machine, you know.
Darling, I wasn't talking about that, lovely as it was. No. I followed Vicky to the Love Center this morning.
You got too much time on your hands. Have some toast.
No, thank you. Maybe a potato. Come on. The woman engineered my demise as the chief of staff of the hospital. I said I'd pay her back, and I will. I saw her with that boy.
Right. What boy?
The boy that she was talking to at the Christmas party. Found out his name. Colson. Riley Colson. Uh-huh.
Why do we care about him?
Because he's the key.
The key to what?
To knocking Queen Victoria off her royal high horse.
Vicky?
Oh, Kelly. Honey, thank you so much for coming by.
What did you want to see me about?
I talked to Kevin. He thinks that you know where Ace is and that you're simply not telling him.
What?
And if that is in fact true, then I'm sure you have a very good reason for it, right?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. Honey, you don't have to lie to me.
Well, you can tell circulation not to worry. We're not going to lose any numbers. Thanks. What? Blair Kramer? Yeah. Look, if they have a problem with that, if advertising thinks, just have them set up an appointment with Mrs. Bigelow, okay? Thank you. And oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to call you back. Thanks.
What is this?
I told you she would turn on you, sweetheart. But you are not a coward. Look how hard you are fighting to get better. Oh, now you are too hot. I thought you were getting better, but you're not. I know I should take you to a doctor. But I still can't trust you. You might try to run away. I don't want you to die. Not before you've given me my baby. That is the most important thing. What do I do?
Know where to start.
About from the beginning.
Okay, well, first of all, I woke up yesterday morning and my alarm clock never went off, so I was late for the bus, right? So then I wait for the next bus to come, only when the next bus came, I didn't have exact change.
Hey, Marcy. How about I take you to breakfast?
I'm not hungry. Can you believe that? I'm not hungry. Usually when I get upset and nervous and stressed out, all I ever do is, I must be really messed up if I can't even eat.
Well, look, you have to eat because the last time you didn't eat, you ended up in the hospital.
No, you just sound like Michael.
Well, that's because we both care about you.
Thanks. But you know, I just think I need to be alone for a while.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just can't talk about it yet.
Okay.
Thanks, Riley.
I don't know what to do.
So that's it. You're just gonna give up? I thought you loved Marcy.
I do.
Then fight for her.
How? We can't find 5 minutes to be alone.
Well, you're gonna have to find the time. Be creative, or else both of you are gonna be miserable.
You know, if it was just that, I'm pretty sure we could work it out.
What do you mean?
You're so different. I'm different.
Well, that's what makes you two so good together.
As good as her now.
Is that what this is about?
She says it's not.
Well, then she's telling the truth. You've really helped her get past Al.
I don't know. Sometimes I think that Marcy doesn't even realize how much she still misses Al.
Well, I had a past with Al, too. And, I mean, yeah, you two are different, but there is something about you that sometimes reminds me of him.
That's what it is with Marcy. See, I remind her of him, but I'm not him.
Okay, every couple has problems. I mean, Riley and I, we've got some stuff to work out, but we're trying, Michael. If you love somebody, you'll do whatever it takes. Or else you're never gonna be happy. And neither will the person that you love.
You know, maybe you should just let it go.
Let it go? Mm-hmm. She got me fired.
We don't really know that for sure.
You didn't hear her deny it, did you?
No, I didn't, but maybe she was just trying to, protect the others.
Why are you trying to protect her? After everything that woman has done to me in the past, after what she keeps trying to do to me in the present, I would think that your loyalty would go unquestioned.
It does. I'm sorry. I just don't like to see you spinning your wheels about something you're not absolutely certain about.
What do you mean? I know the 5 people who voted for me. I know the 5 who voted against. It's obvious. Vicky had to be the deciding vote. Duh, do the math.
So, would it really make you that much happier to get Vicky fired?
Oh, lots. Really? An eye for an eye. That's always been my motto.
I thought you said your motto was, it's always better to look good than to feel good.
David, can I count on you or not?
Hey, have I ever let you down in the past? Right. But you can count on me. Just tell me what you want me to do.
I want you to go to the Love Center and get some incriminating photos.
Of what?
I'll explain to you on the way to your car.
Wait, so you're coming with me?
No, I have to go see someone.
Oh. Who?
Someone who is going to help me bring Vicky down.
Star, no, hold it right there.
No, you know what? I'm extremely mad right now. How could you write lies about that in his own newspaper?
Star, just sit down.
No, I am not sitting down and listening to you trash that all day long.
You will sit down and you will listen. Thank you. I'm telling you right now, that is not a lie. Star, it's not. Everything that I know it's hard for you to understand and hard for you to believe, but everything I wrote in that article is true. Only a coward would walk away from us like he did.
He loves us.
He left us, baby, because he did not have the courage to face his demons.
Well, I don't believe that.
Sweetie, you saw the letter that he wrote, right? You saw that. And you heard what David's friend said about the letter. He wrote it with his own handwriting. Look, I didn't want to believe it either. That's why I had the letter analyzed. That's why I've had Mrs. Bigelow running all over town trying to find your daddy, but there is no other explanation.
What if there is an explanation? Huh? What if Dad really wants to be with us, but he can't?
What do you think, some alien abduction?
No, Mom, not some alien abduction. What if Dad was kidnapped? Did you ever think of that?
I can't lose you, Todd. Without you, there's no little Todd, and without Todd Jr., I don't have anybody. Why won't you get better? Why did you try to escape and go out there in the snow? Was it so you would get sick? So that I would take you to a doctor? Was that it? I can't let you die. Oh. I can't. I guess there's no other choice. Hey, the surprise is I am going to take you to the doctor. What? Oh, are you thanking me? Well, what else is there to do? If I am going to carry your seed, you have to be well enough to plant it. So I am going to risk it. I'm going to put your wants and needs ahead of my own. And if that isn't love, I don't know what is. Oh, almost forgot. But as I learned in business school, never go to a hospital without insurance. They always treat you better that way.
Your father was not kidnapped.
How do you know?
Sorry, because there wasn't a ransom note. Just the goodbye letter, the one that was written by his own hand.
Yeah, well, maybe someone forced him to write it.
Who?
I don't know, maybe it was a government cover-up or something. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm sure about something. I think that you've been watching too many slasher movies at night.
I am not a kid here.
I know that you're not a little kid, Star, but you're still a kid. And there are things that you really don't understand.
Did I not understand about the Dr. Troy thing when he was chained to a wheel? Of course I understood that. And maybe Dad is too somewhere. Maybe he's chained to a wheel and we don't know about it.
And I think you'd rather believe that than to believe that he would abandon us.
He would not abandon us. He might abandon you, but he would not Jack and me.
He has before, sweetie.
What? Like when he was trapped on that island, or when he needed to be fixed by the doctor because of...
Okay, that was different.
It wasn't different at all. And you are wrong about this, and I am right, and I know it. And you will be sorry when he comes back.
Now, wait a minute. Come on. We can have a conversation without fighting. Star, please, let's just talk about it.
There is nothing to talk about.
Don't worry, I saw Jeanette downstairs waiting for her. She'll be fine. Really, you should work on that attitude of hers.
Please don't give me any parenting lectures right now.
Well, Blair, it's not your fault. Some teenagers can be so trying. Thank goodness my Adriana is such a dear, refined young woman.
Yeah, that's because she was raised by somebody else.
So what is it that Star is so upset about? Oh, that. Actually, I thought it was marvelous. I got 10 copies. But I've got an even better front page for you tomorrow.
So what are you up to, Dorian?
Me? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not up to anything. But Vicky, she's up to some very serious hanky-panky with a student of hers.
You think I'm lying to you?
Honey, listen. I've known you a very long time. I think I can tell when you're being honest. I mean, Kevin's right, isn't he? You found Ace. You know where he is, and you're just not telling Kevin.
Why would I do that?
To get back at him, you know, because he got custody of Ace?
No, this has nothing to do with that.
Well, honey, it's got to do with something. Look, if Ace were really kidnapped and in danger, you would be behaving quite differently. Believe me, I know exactly what I'm talking about. You're just not acting like someone whose child has disappeared.
Vicky, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand. You know, I mean, if you know where Ace is, why aren't you with him? Why didn't you bring your son home?
Why is this so important to you?
Because Marcy's my best friend, and you make her happy. You know, I was there when she lost Al, and I thought she would never smile again. But you made that happen. And you can't just mess things up because you don't think that you deserve somebody. You know, you can't just ruin everything because you don't think that you're good enough.
Who exactly are we talking about here? Me or you?
Okay, yeah, I've done some stupid things. But that doesn't mean that you have to. So why don't you just call her?
Had a juice.
Okay, well, you can use mine.
You know, I don't want to use up your minutes.
Okay, there's a payphone. Let's go. Come on.
We're not gonna let up on this, are you? Hi, Marcy. It's me, Michael. Where are you right now?
Standing right behind you.
What are you doing here?
Why were you calling me?
Could it be that you actually came to feed yourself?
I still can't believe you're on my case about that, Michael. Didn't you break up with me?
Yeah, well, I still care, okay?
Oh, really?
Really?
I'm gonna leave now. Are you guys gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
So? Why were you calling me, Michael?
I called to,
What?
I called to say that I was sorry about the things I said to you when we were fighting.
Me too.
I love you, Marcy. I mean, that's really why I called. Because I love you.
I realize that Kevin is not Ace's biological father, and so maybe you feel he has no right to him, but Kevin loves that little boy. And frankly, I think you're doing as much harm to Ace as you are to Kevin by keeping them apart.
I'm not trying to hurt Kevin. That's not what this is about.
Then what is it about, Kelly? Help me. I'm at a loss here.
Vicky, I know you love Ace. He's your grandson. But you have to believe me. You have to trust me when I tell you that this is not what you think. I can't bring Ace back.
You can't or you won't? I mean, do we have to get Bo back into this?
No, please. Let's not get him involved again. Please promise me you won't go to him.
You're accusing Vicky of sleeping with one of her students? Okay, Dorian, shall I drive you over to St. Anne's, or do you want to check yourself in?
Shame on you, that's insensitive. I am not making this up. Oh, no. Vicky is hooking up, I believe the college students call it, with a very young man. I do not need to say what a flagrant violation it is of her authority as university president.
Oh, but you will, right?
I think it's front page news.
So, do you have any proof of this?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay. Let me see it.
I saw them together at the Christmas party. In a big lip lock.
An eyewitness report from Vicky's arch rival for how many years? Like, that's gonna fly, Dorian.
I'm sure there are others who saw them together as well. Yes, face it. Victoria Davidson is a sexual predator. What will Landview think of that?
Well, I can certainly tell you what I think of it. I think you're full of...
What happened to him?
He has a raging fever. I think he might be dying.
Are you a relative?
Yes, I'm his wife. But you can save him, can't you, Doctor? Please don't let the father of my child die.
I didn't sleep at all last night. I was thinking about our fight, you know, and we both said stuff. You know, we were angry, and it never should have gotten to that point.
Listen, Michael, if you're trying to say that you never should have broke up with me...
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. What?
I love you. You know that, right?
So what's the problem?
It's not just one problem, Michael. It's all of the problems.
Okay. You're still mad at me. I admit it. I slipped into old jerky Michael for a second there.
No.
You want me to make it up to you? I will.
No.
I promise.
No. That is not it.
Then what?
Nothing's right between us anymore, Michael. I mean, we hardly have any time to be together, and when we do, we just wind up fighting.
We could get past that.
Maybe we could. Maybe we could get past that, but there's something else. There's something that we can, and it's my fault, okay? I never should have... It was too soon for me to get involved with you. It was too soon after...
Al.
You're right, okay? I haven't gotten over him, and it was my fault. It wasn't fair to you. Michael, you deserve better.
So what are you trying to say here, Marcy?
Saying... Michael, I'm saying that I agree with you. I agree with everything you said before. I don't think we're meant to be.
What's wrong with him? Why isn't he coming around?
What's his name?
It's Jack. Jack Dawson. And I'm Rose.
Jack? Jack, can you hear me? Wake up, Jack. Talk to us. We got to get some antibiotics into him, break this fever. Arlene? What? Where is everybody?
Arlene, we gotta start a line.
I almost gave our secret away. Then I thought fast. Told them our names were Jack and Rose Dawson. You know who they are, don't you, Todd? They're the young lovers from that iceberg movie. Oh, it's my favorite. It's so romantic. Well, Jack does die in the end. Oh, no. Don't say a word. Don't try to push yourself. Our hearts must go on. We wouldn't want our story to end like Jack and Rose's now, would we?
Dorian, you have completely topped yourself on this. I don't even know what else to say to you.
Well, I am telling the truth. Why would I lie?
Do you have all day?
All right. Maybe I do have a reason or two.
Could it be the fact that you blame Vicky for you being axed as the chief of staff at the hospital?
No, wait. I do not know that for sure.
But you think so. Therefore, you want to get back at her, right?
Even if that were true, and I'm not saying that it is, wouldn't you want to help me after all? Look at what her brother has done to me.
Okay, right now. Hold it. Vicky is not Todd. Vicky has been extremely supportive of me, and she would never hurt me.
Yes, that's what I thought when I virtually saved her butt during that avalanche, when I actually saved her life when there was that whole, transplant episode at the hospital. And how did she repay me? By taking away my livelihood, by publicly humiliating me.
I'm so sorry, and now you want to use me to get back at her, right?
What if I give you proof?
What do you have, Dorian? A doctored photo of Vicky and some little boy toy?
No. I'm going to give you an authentic photograph.
Okay. You bring me an authentic photograph of sweet Vicky with her little boy toy, and I will let you have the front cover. How's that?
Oh, Blair, that's great. Yeah. Thank you so much. Honey, I'm going to hold you to that.
Doreen, why are you calling me here?
David, do you have those pictures of Vicky and that boy yet?
Look, are you sure we can't just do some sort of cut and paste thing with some beefcake centerfold or something like that?
Blair is already onto that, and she refuses to believe that Vicky would be so sleazy as to sleep with one of her students.
I agree with that.
Get me that proof, David, no matter how you have to get it.
What do you want me to do, enroll in some classes and slip her a Mickey?
I am not in the mood for bad jokes.
My jokes are not bad.
I want Vicky and her young paramour en flagrante on the front page of tomorrow's Sun.
Well, at least we got done in enough time for me to kick your butt in a game of 1-1.
Oh, please. You let me get enough cardio sitting on your ass composing love songs for Jen.
Shut it.
Please don't get Bo involved in this again.
We are talking about a child who has been kidnapped.
No, we're not.
We're not? Honey, if he's not been kidnapped, and you're not just hiding him from Kevin, what else is there?
Ace is fine.
Kelly, what is going on?
You're just gonna have to trust me. I'm sorry.
That's a little difficult. You've lied to me, you've lied to the police, to the FBI.
Look, if you want to get Bo involved, I can't stop you. But trust me, you will be hurting people. And I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about Kevin, and I'm talking about Ace. If you love us, you will just let this go.
I mean, what does that mean? What are you saying, that Ace is just gone forever?
You probably wonder what I'm doing.
I'm sure Vicky will be interested too. What are you up to?
I'm taking pictures for a spread that we're doing on the new Love Center for the next issue of Craze.
Why are you hiding?
I'm not hiding. I want to get some candid shots. I'm a professional. I don't like my subjects to look staged.
Does Vicky know about this?
Of course Vicky knows about this. Trust me, Vicky's gonna see everything that I get on film.
Okay. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Thank you so much, both of you, for all your help. I don't know what I would have done without you today.
It was our absolute pleasure.
No problem. Thank you. So, let's see.
This is gonna be perfect. And if you two will just get a little closer. Closer. Not that close. That's it.
What if Dad was kidnapped? Did you ever think of that?
No, it can't be. How could you do it, Todd? How could you do it to us? I loved you so much. just threw it away. You just threw it away.
You've got medicine in you now, Todd. You're gonna be feeling much better soon.
All right, let's take a look at him.
Is my husband going to make it?
Jack has an extremely high fever. You have any idea how this started?
Well, he recently sustained injuries to his legs, and I think they might have gotten infected.
Why didn't you tell me that before? Let me have a look. These are gunshot wounds. Who did this to him?
I guess if you feel like we're not meant to be together, then there's nothing else to say.
Well, I was kind of hoping that we could still be
You
friends.
friends?
Michael, I don't know if I can handle losing you completely from my life.
Like you did Al. Well, you got one thing right. I'm not Al. I never will be.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. You don't need to apologize.
But
I'll be fine, Marcy.
sure.
I'm sure. I'll be okay. I always want what's best for you.
I know.
I got some great digital photos. There's one in particular I think you're gonna love.
I can't wait to see.
You know, I seem to be so good at so many different things, it's hard to settle on just one career. What's the matter?
This is the wrong boy.
Well, what difference does it make?
Well, he is good looking. Nice body.
Hey! Maybe later you can spend some quality time with the photograph, but for now, do you think Blair will buy it?
I think it will, at the very least, plant the seeds of doubt. Yes. Young man, you'll do quite nicely.
President Davidson.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you again for all your support.
Well, what a nice thing to say, but come on, you deserved it. You worked very, very hard.
Thanks. But, I mean, not everybody was so okay with my coming out.
Mark, you're a very good person. That's all that matters. The fact that you're gay doesn't make any difference to me, nor should it to anyone else.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you. Thank you for not giving up on me.
Are you kidding? That was never gonna happen.
Because you believe in me. Nobody's ever believed in me that much.
No one's ever loved you this much.
Don't stop. I want us to make love.
Hi. Am I, interrupting?
No. Come on in. What are you doing here?
I, just thought I'd check in, see how you were doing.
I'm fine.
You're always fine. You're the strong one in the family.
Yeah, I'm strong. Right now, I'm hanging on by my fingernails.
Well, if you ever need a cousin to lean on.
I don't know, Kelly, you know. If I don't get some answers to where Todd is or why he took off, I think I'm gonna lose my mind.
Well, then there's only one thing to do.
Oh, please don't start with any Kramer woman lecture like Dorian.
No, I'll spare you that. I'm gonna help you find some answers. We're gonna find Todd together.
I'm going to have to report this to the police.
Why?
It's the law. I have no choice.